Hello guys, welcome again to the channel. I hope you all are doing fine. I hope you all are doing great. So yeah, welcome to the channel as usual. So today's video I'm talking about the title of this video, which you have obviously seen, which is quitting your full-time job for livestock farming. Livestock farming is an interesting venture if you have the passion for it, because at the end of the day, if you do it more as a business, you might not really enjoy it. You might enjoy the money aspect of it, but you might not enjoy it when you're in the farm, because being in the farm means you have to get dirty, you have to soil your hands. At some point, you start smelling like the animals you are rearing. That's it. Sometimes I smell like pigs, sometimes I smell like goats, sometimes I smell like cattle. So it's normal. So, but if you don't have the passion, then all these things will probably become irritating, because farming is a very, very dirty job. But if farming is more of a passion for you, then for sure, you are certainly going to enjoy the adventure, because for me, I see it more of an adventure. I go to the farm, I stay with my animals. Sometimes you might even start developing some kind of, attachment with some of the animals, especially the ones that are very, very cool and that just have good temperament, not the aggressive ones. So with time, you start enjoying those things. So if you are thinking of quitting your full-time job for farming, and what about my videos, the videos I make here is that when people ask me questions, I just make a video about it. That's it. So instead of me answering this one individually, I'll just bring it to the channel and talk about it so everyone will know that this is what should be done, this is not what to be done. So if you're thinking of quitting your full-time job for livestock farming, I won't say it's a bad thing, but the first thing you should ask yourself is, are you balanced yet? Because business has stages. There's a starting phase, there's a beginning phase, growth phase, balance phase. Balance phase is when the business has started, taking care of itself to a certain extent, after funding itself. And you basically all you have to do is to take some part of the, make profit. Since the business is now taking care of itself, your own job is now to take profit and live off the business. So, but when it comes to livestock farming, when I'm talking about livestock farming, I only talk about the things I do. And I always say on the channel, I'm into three things only. I don't do poultry, I don't do fishery, I don't do grass cutter, I don't do what else? I don't do rabbits, I don't do turkey. I'm basically into the pure livestock. And for me, livestock means goats, pigs, and cattle. That's it for me. These are the three things I plan on doing till whenever I stop farming. So these are the three things I will always talk about on this channel. Then other things like finances and how you can, self-improvement advices and the rest. Because this channel is all about agro-business, livestock, and business advices, financial advices. Because at the end of the day, we all are in a business space. This is a business space for all of us. Even though it's more of an agricultural space, but it's also an agro-business space. So, just like I was saying, if you're thinking of quitting your full-time job for agriculture, for livestock farming, it's a good idea, because at the end of the day, it doesn't really make much sense that you have a passion for farming. Yes, you are working here and spending more time at the office instead of spending time at your farm, making sure that everything is going smoothly and that your workers don't run you down, because that is another story from that day. Workers, you have to put your eye to them very well, into what they are doing very well, or else they don't care. You are just simply paying them. I know that someone will not have much interest in doing something if you're simply paying them. So for them, it's just all about the salary and all those things. So my advice to those of you who are thinking of quitting your full-time job for livestock farming is wait till the farm start taking care of itself and start giving you some little profit. Because okay, one guy that I came in contact with some months ago, he's based, okay, no, it's not that guy. There's another guy that works in Lagos. He's in Lagos, but his farm, I think, is in Delta or Paesa. It should be Delta. No, it should be Delta. Is it Ipuma or somewhere like that? So it should be Delta. So the guy told me that he's currently working at a local government, like these local government jobs now in Lagos. But he has been putting money to pig farming, constructing his pens, and doing all the rest. And he plans on quitting the job immediately his farm has start up. And I'm like, bro, calm down now. Farm never starts and you want to quit your job. It's not like that now. Because pig farming is not Pig farming, cattle farming, goat farming is not like poultry. Poultry, you can make back your money and a good amount of profits under 2 months, under 3 months, you are good. But when it comes to pig farming, when it comes to goat farming, when it comes to cattle farming, it's a long-term investment. You're not breeding your cows so that you sell them off in the next 2 months. Because if you sell them in the next, say if you sell your cattle in the next 2 months, you are going to sell it at the same amount you bought it. Because these things take time to grow. But if it's chicken, you can fatten up chicken. A chick can become a full-grown hen in the next 2 months. But cattle take some time. Goats take time. Pigs take time too. Especially here in Nigeria, where we don't have those breeds that grow extremely fast in 6 months. Here, pigs take longer time to grow, and that's the truth. So, what my advice is like, always wait till the farm start giving you some yield before you decide to go full time on it. Because if you go full time on it, you're also forgetting the fact that you have to be injecting some amount of money for the farm to grow and for you to start making you money. So if you leave that source of your income and going to farming full time, where are you going to get the money to put into that farm business? You see that at the end of the day, you end up in losses. So it's always good to hold on to your job, be funding the business, be sharing your time between your farm and your work. Then with time, before you know it, your farm will start taking care of itself, and you can now decide to quit your job if you don't really like your job that much. You can now decide to quit it. But at the end of the day, make sure that you have something doing. People are like, let me go into farming. It will sustain me. No, farming will not sustain you at those beginning years, unless you don't want to grow. Because what you rear, you will sell, and what you sell, you eat it. So it doesn't make sense. So it's just better you have somewhere that you're getting money to be consuming for your own self, and to be also investing in that business, so that you will not be dependent too much on that farming money until the farm stabilizes and start taking care of itself and start growing. And this usually take about 1 year, depending on the size of your farm and depending on where you want it to grow before you start selling. It takes like 1 year, 2 years, that kind of thing, because the males are the ones you start selling. For example, if you start a farm in 2018, by 2019 you should have at least some pigs to sell, some male pigs to sell, so that you can be able to recover some money and still be running the farm. There is now with time, as your farm now grows, that's when you start, you be like, since this farm has started taking care of itself and me too, because I'm now getting some little income from it, why don't I quit my job and go on it full time and keep on grinding there till I see where it gets to. So that's it, guys. Is it guys? Let's say my fellow farmers. These guys I'm saying it somehow. So that's it, my fellow farmers. That's it on today's video. So like I always say, subscribe, like the video. If you have a passion for agriculture, this channel is the channel for you. I give out tips, advices that are even apart from the livestock we just talk about. And I'm into goat farming, pig farming, and cattle farming. So keep on watching the channel and keep on subscribing. Thank you.